So all these are from Penang.
I like her expression, she's very serious. She takes the durians very seriously.
They arrange special seating for you.
Wow.
You guys are VIP.
Oh, nice.
I hope you are still hungry.
Yes.
Okay.
The Japanese have the omakase, right? In Singapore, we do something like that, but for durian. Yeah, because there's so many, there are over 200 types of cultivars in Malaysia. Okay, so today we have some a range of cultivars for you all to try. Okay, we're gonna start off with a dessert first, a very light dessert. Okay, yeah, we are tasting very well. So please have a seat.
Alright.
This metal bowl is for you to throw the seeds.
Oh, is
Okay,
it?
I'll get the durians ready. This is lemon, peppermint, and cucumber. Okay, so in normal case, in our what we call sukawa, sukawa is actually a mixture of is a name is in Malay, a mixture of Malay and Hokkien. Okay, it basically means as I please. So that means I serve you whatever I please.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little bit like your omakase, but the reverse. It's like, you know.
Wow.
I will actually have a Japanese translator. I especially invited him to come for this session.
私の日本語は下手です。本当です。下手です。下手です。
あ、いや、ペラペラですよ。
はじめまして。はじめまして。
Firstly, invite this guy to come and translate for me. Actually, no, he's my friend. He works here. Okay, so today we will have D2. Okay, D2 or Datuk Nina, D88, Tekka, and number 4 we have this special breed called the Fat Mama. Yeah, okay. Don't ask me where they get the names from. Okay, frankly speaking, I have never seen this breed before. It's for this session that we brought it in. Okay, we have a Taiwa. Okay, then this mango thing is actually it's also a kampong breed. It's actually in Chinese it's called Meng Gu Ting lah. Meng Gu Ting lah. So I think a very direct translation, and they just by phonics they translate to mango thing. It's nothing to do with mango. Okay, yes, got nothing to do with mango. And then we have a Super XO, and finally the Mao Shan Wang, which you guys are most familiar with, right? Yeah. Okay, so. Yeah, I guess because you all had dinner already, right? So we will skip the dessert lah. Okay, we think save the like no point lah. Just go for the real thing, right?
I like the pictures.
So all these are from Penang.
Because of the distance, we can't exactly bring in durians from Penang. Try a small piece, I think it's fine, right? I see you're a big fan of durian, so you shall have the whole thing.
Wow.
Yes. Look at this.
Thank you.
Wow, so big. Oh my god. Wow, yes, yes.
D2.
D2. It actually resembles a bit like red prawn. D175. Yeah, like if you have tried red prawn from Penang, it is somewhat like red prawn in terms of the taste profile.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
Yes.
お酒っぽいですか？チュー。
Wow. What is that?
D88. Wow. Sweet.
Yeah, similar.
Is there bitterness? No bitterness. Slowly.
Sweet, custardy.
Yeah, tell me what you think. back, she will dream of me. Hey, tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, Thursday. This is D88. See, D88, this is the size of one seat.
This is from Pahang as well.
Feels like it's one more here.
Okay. So this is...
There might be a hint of bitterness. It's actually quite flavorful, but if it is good, it is really good. This durian, right, for this D88 is a hit or miss. Yeah, if it is good, it's really good, but if it is bad, it's really, really bad.
It's a bitterness at the end.
There is a bitterness at the end.
Yeah.
Look, it's huge. After you finish eating this, you are half full already.
I know.
Yeah, it's quite big, right? Yeah. Save some stomach. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't force yourself to eat everything. Because no choice, I open already. I just serve you. So don't worry. After this, you cannot finish. We'll pack it back for you. Pack it back.
So this is the
second one.
second one. D88 is this one.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yes.
tasty.
Third cultivar.
Okay, but I have to, write it down.
My teacher will be proud of you.
Wow. You can mark her homework, is it right? Look at that. Hey, give me a red pen.
If you have any questions regarding durians, where the origin of durians and how they are grown, you can ask. If I can answer you, I'll answer you, no problem. If I have the answer. Okay, the third cultivar, this is Tekka. Tekka. Or what we call, it goes by different names. Some areas, some region they call it green bamboo. Some region they call it, the scientific name or the official name is D160, D160. Yeah. Mostly these are grown in, you can find this cultivar in actually all parts of Malaysia. You can find them in Johor, you can find them in Pahang, mostly in Pahang. It's actually quite a good cult. Pretty strong tasting cultivar, we will consider them. Yeah, for Tekka we has this. Not just Tekka, there are several types of cultivars that also has this kind of belly in the center. Even blackthorn, sometimes blackthorn you can find a little bit, you can see a little bit of this. So this one I'll let you try the taste.
Thank you.
Then you come my shop, you go whole of Malaysia already. You know who's the most hardworking person here? That's why he's the fittest. Because he only see people eat.
It changes as you taste it. It's quite deep.
Yeah. Actually, you have to use this session and try to break down the taste. Yeah. But the problem with durian is that it is so complex that today you eat this cultivar, right? It tastes like this. The next time, maybe the next day you come back, you try another one. You might not get back the same taste. It is not like apples, orange, or strawberries. They are not so uniform, not so easy to grow. Like melons, if you grow them, they almost taste similar. But for durians, it's not so easy. It is a very, very complex fruit to manage. Bro, translate. Next cultivar is called, in Chinese we call it fei po. We'll call it fat mama. How we call it in Japanese? Fat mama.
Debu Mama. Debu Mama. Debu Mama. It's the next one, which is that one.
I'm chopping the fat mama. Unfortunately, I have only one, so it's not very well. If I give you, let you taste.
Thank you. Fat Mama.
I'll try.
Okay, let's try.
Oh, smells maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Smell it? What? Taste?
A bit.
Yeah, smell?
It's my first time too. But obviously, if you eat like Musang King, you probably can't taste this very well.
Oh, thank you very much.
The next one is which one?
Taiwan.
Wow.
Not Taiwan. Taiwan.
Taiwan.
Okay, okay.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, looks ugly. Looks pretty ugly.
Thank you.
After this, we have
How's the taste? So next one is
XO.
XO. Oh, Super XO.
You'll be drunk on this one, right?
Oh, Super XO.
Alcoholic.
Oh.
Oh, this is good. Yeah, this is good. Actually, in Singapore, a lot of customers prefer the durians to come from Pahang. If you know, normally Pahang durians are a little bit more popular. Why? It's because of the highland. Because because of geographical reasons, there are a lot of high mountainous areas in Pahang. So the durians grown in the high mountainous areas generally are of better quality. Yeah. The durian trees the root are very sensitive to disease. Yeah. So if it rains and if the water stays in the soil for too long, it's easy for the root hair of the durian tree to be infected by fungus. Yeah, so in a high mountainous area, the drainage is better. The water gets drained out faster. Yeah, so the trees are generally healthier.
Interesting.
But it depends on, some people call it XO because of the area where they like them to be of better quality.
Nice.
Please, thank you.
Also big.
Bigger.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, XO. And yeah. But D24 is a
I like her expression, she's very serious. She takes the durians very seriously.
She's the durian expert.
Let me see if I can get one with There's a bit of a slight bitter taste. Last but not least, is the Musang King.
Musang King.
You can see the star.
Yes.
I love the expo.
thank you. Hong Kong.
I love this.
Yeah, the bitterness.
Which one is it?
Bitterness.
It's the second batch of the D24. Super XO. This is
So if you see sometimes the durians right in Singapore, it comes with the strings. They will tap with the string, and when it drops, it is held on by the rope, so it doesn't fall to the ground. Because for Musang King, because of the price, if it falls to the ground, if it splits open, then it becomes worthless. Yeah, so we try to protect each and every fruit. Sometimes we use a net to deploy it, but on a mountainous area, there's no space for you to deploy a net, so we have to climb up the tree and tie it. Just for your fun fact, okay, Malaysia's total annual output of durians, 40% is sold in Singapore. 40% stays in Malaysia, sold in Malaysia, consumed by Malaysians, and 15 to 20% exported overseas. Just to let you know, so 40% stays in Malaysia, right? But Malaysia has 10 times the population of Singapore.
Yeah.
So you just imagine how much durian we Singaporeans eat.
Yes.
We are crazy. Most of the better durians must come to Singapore first. Yeah, because we are very choosy in our durian quality.
No, you should put the other way like you small.
Is it acceptable? Is it okay?
Whatever rocks your world, okay? Sure.
Wow! I've never seen anyone eat like that before. And the nose.
Don't cry, yeah.
Just cry.
Don't cry.
Just cry.
So the journey from Pahang to Singapore takes about 8 hours.
8 hours drive.
8 hours drive.
8 hours.
8 hours drive from the train to here.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
That is why you can get fresh durians in Singapore. And that is why Singapore is a very important market for Malaysian as well, the Malaysian durian industry. Because to freeze it down, you definitely will compromise a little bit on the quality. If you bring it to Hong Kong or you have to, no choice. No choice. The quality will be a little bit compromised. That's for sure. That's for sure. When it drops, it takes about, you have to consume it within 2 days.
2 days.
Yes. If not, the durians will overripe and it will turn a bit watery. So in Singapore, we try not to sell overnight durians because once it turns overnight, it ripens really fast. So it's very challenging.
Okay. What is your favorite durian?
My favorite, okay, I don't really have a favorite durian. I like all durians as long as they are ripe. Because I think that to make the whole durian experience more enjoyable, you should try different cultivars. Some cultivars have a very unique taste. If every day you eat Musang King, I think you'll grow sick of it after some time.
So you have to try the different durian.
Yes. So how are you full?
That was a lot of durian.
Is that
Wow, how many seeds?
not enough?
Not enough.
Not enough. Not enough. Usually, Singapore, right? People who come to a shop, right, and to eat durian is dinner already.
Yeah.
Dinner
They usually
already.
don't eat dinner before
Wow.
durian. It's a meal by itself because it is actually loaded with
Carbohydrates.
Yeah.
it's loaded with energy.
Oh. So is it true? I have a question about eating durian.
Yes.
And then drinking beer at the same time or drinking Coke
Yep.
is not allowed.
No problem. Beer and durian, it's okay because I'm still standing here. It's okay.
So it's not true that
It's not true.
It's not true.
It's just a myth, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
If drinking beer and eating durians can kill you, I think half the population is dead. But no. But of course, there are some. That is a myth. But of course, durians durians have zero cholesterol. Okay, yes. Because there's also a very popular misconception. There are no cholesterol in plants. Okay, so durians have no cholesterol, but it has it is pretty loaded with carbohydrate. It's high in sugar.
High
So
sugar.
people with diabetes, of course, try to refrain from eating a lot of durians.
Too much,
Just like any other, actually oranges as well. There's a lot of fruits you should actually avoid if you are diabetic. One particular attention you have to pay attention to is durians is also high in potassium. So people with heart problem should also refrain from eating too much durian.
Oh, okay. What was the first experience? When was it? When was your first experience?
Very young.
Young.
When we are really young. When we are very young as children, our parents will buy them back. Yeah. So it's like a family gathering and it's very fun. Your father, mother will. You can smell them before they even step into the house. Back in those days, like 20 years back or 30 years back, there's not so many this kind of variety. It's just we don't even know what variety we're eating sometimes. It's just durian. Yeah, if it is good, it's good. If it's not good, just throw it away. And sometimes we eat it as children. We eat it with rice.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, steaming hot rice. We just eat it with rice. Yeah, our parents will mix it with hot rice.
If a man eats durian, so it gives the power.
The power.
Yeah, is that true?
I think so. Eat more. I don't need therapy. I just need to eat durian.
Nice t-shirt.
Yeah.
Difference. Yeah, like it.
Take your time, have some water, let it rest, okay? Just relax, you can chit-chat among yourselves. Okay, thank you very much for coming down. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the session.
Yes.
We'll top up the water for you. Have more water. Okay? Please drink more water, especially for durians, it's quite dehydrating. So you want to prevent your sore throat, right? Drink more water.
You are bringing back home. I got a present for you. Yeah.
What?
Are you ready for your present?
Oh, really? What?
Durian.
No, now you can bring home.
Oh, see?
Oh, you sleep.
Yes!
This is
Yes! Wow, so nice!
Now you have durian every day.
Yes! Oh,
I got a present for her. Wow, okay, so big. Okay, I give you something smaller. Give you something smaller.
What is it?
Wow.
Oh, earring. Durian earring.
No, it's a kitchen.
Wow,
It's a kitchen.
look at-
I have no idea, man.
Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.